In Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story, we get to see a younger version of Queen Charlotte, played by the talented India Amarteifio, as she meets and marries King George, portrayed by Corey Milcreast. Showrunner Chris Van Dusen wanted to create a unique blend of history and fantasy in Bridgerton, and Queen Charlotte's character provided the perfect opportunity to do just that. Van Dusen explains, "Queen Charlotte opened up an entirely new world for us. It was a chance to marry history and fantasy in an exciting and interesting way." As the show finds continued favor from fans, it has brought to light the debate among historians about whether the real Queen Charlotte was black. While other historians have disputed this, researcher Mario de Valdez e Cocom has traced Queen Charlotte's genealogy and believes he has found evidence to support this claim. He suggests that Queen Charlotte was directly descended from a black branch of the Portuguese royal house and points to various portraits of Queen Charlotte that depict her with a darker skin tone and curly hair. Author Julia Quinn, the mastermind behind the Bridgerton book series, explores this idea in the show and ponders what society would have looked like if Queen Charlotte had used her position to uplift people of color in society. While her color is still a matter of debate, there are a few fascinating truths about the real Queen Charlotte which you probably did not know. 1. Queen Charlotte was born as Sophia Charlotte of Mecklenburg-Strelitz in 1744. She became Queen of Great Britain and Ireland after marrying King George III in 1761. Although Bridgerton only briefly mentions their children, Queen Charlotte gave birth to 15 children, with 13 surviving into adulthood. 2. In Bridgerton, we witness the private struggles of Queen Charlotte as she deals with her husband's mental illness. It is true that King George III experienced bouts of mental illness, leading to a decline in his mental state. Queen Charlotte remained loyal to her husband throughout, acting as his guardian until her own passing in 1818. 3. Did you know that the character of Prince Friedrich in Bridgerton was based on a real person? Prince Friedrich Wilhelm Ludwig of Prussia, a little-known historical figure, inspired the character. He was an esteemed soldier and the nephew of Queen Charlotte. Although he didn't marry Daphne in real life, he wed Princess Louise of Anhalt-Bernburg in 1817. 4. Queen Charlotte's love for music is well documented. She was an accomplished harpsichord player and had a close connection to Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. In fact, Mozart performed for the royal family during a visit to England when he was just 8 years old. He dedicated his Opus 3 to Queen Charlotte and went on to dedicate 6 sonatas to her. 5. King George III had purchased what we now know as Buckingham Palace, which quickly became one of Queen Charlotte's favorite properties. The Queen also bought Windsor's Frogmore House, where Frogmore Cottage is located. You may recognize this as the former residence of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. 6. After an impressive reign of 57 years, Queen Charlotte passed away in 1818 at the age of 74. She was laid to rest at St. George's Chapel, leaving behind a legacy that continues to captivate us through Bridgerton. And there you have it, the fascinating world of Queen Charlotte, both in Bridgerton and in real life. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into her character and the historical inspirations behind her story. Don't forget to check out Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story on Netflix to uncover even more secrets of this remarkable queen.